Dear students, I Dr. Sunaina from Jamia Millia Islamia welcome you all in the course of Tour Leadership. In the first lecture today, I am going to talk about who is a tour manager. The session roadmaps includes introduction, the question who is a tour manager, followed by importance of a tour manager and the key roles which a tour manager needs to perform. To begin with, I am going to introduce this topic. In the modern times, traveling is becoming an essential part of people's lifestyles. Everybody loves to travel then and there. Tourism is evolving continuously. Now, it is not confined to visiting and seeing a destination. Tourist wants to live in that destination. They experience from local life at the destination by, at times, walking along the local streets, venturing to the local markets, trying to the regional cuisines, staying with the host community, cooking food with them, singing and dancing with them, or even participating in their local events and festivals. So, therefore, travelers has two choices while choosing to travel to a certain destination. Number one, either to travel alone or goes in a group package tours that have fixed departures. Now, after this, it is important to first of all to understand who is a tour manager. A tour manager is a person who guides the group of holidaymakers from the beginning till the end, and they could guide them on various domestic and international trips. He is responsible for the overall administration of the group during the entire tour. He travels with them at every point of the trip, which includes starting from the airport, hotels, restaurants, sightseeing attractions, local markets, and on different modes of transports. He also accompany them like during the coaches, airlines, trains, cruises, ferries, gondolas, and so on. He not only does that, he helps in the real-time execution of an itinerary planned by the company that he works for. Therefore, tour managers are also referred to as the brand ambassador of the destination, because they not only promote and sells the destination to the guest, they make them understand about the local destination. A tour manager does not need a license to operate, which is a good thing about them. He may be associated with various travel companies, move from one company to other, and they can work in the capacity of freelancers. Now, after this, it is important to understand what is the importance of a tour manager, a person who is helping the tourist, a person who is accompanying them. So, why that person is that important? So, a tour managers used to play a strategic role for the travel company. Strategic role actually includes everything which a company needs to perform, from planning to taking evaluation and feedback from the people, those who are going for the tour. He is the face of the company who directly interacts with the tourist and delivers the travel promises that the company has made to its guest. A tour manager has the onus of carrying the reputation of the company. He is responsible for creating several moments of truths for the tourist. He conduct with his guest can decide the future of a company, and to a great extent it creates an image of the company in the mind of tourists. A tour manager is like a glue which keeps the group of tourists and guests together. 2. Therefore, it is important further to understand why tourists prefer to hire a service of a tour manager. There are several reasons behind hiring a tour manager while going for vacation. Number one is a hassle-free holiday. So everybody wants to go for a holiday wherein they don't need to apply their mind, they don't need to plan anything. Everything should be planned in advance, everything should be taken care of. So this is the number one reason. Second is about the local expertise. When tourists are coming from distant location to visit a certain destination, they hardly have any idea about that location. They just try to read the information from internet or from other sources. Therefore, they need a tour manager who is expertising in the local area and all the amenities which are available there. Third reason is the safety and security. Everybody wants a safe and secure holiday. So therefore, they need a person who will take care of their safety, who will do all the bookings, who will accompany them throughout the tour and do try to plan things in advance. Next reason is access to host communities. Being a foreign person, being a person coming from outside, sometimes community doesn't want to involve with this foreign person who is coming to. At that time, the tour guide also plays, the tour manager also plays an important role to create a bridge between the local community and the tourist. Pleasure for being taken care of, this is something which is very important. People want to enjoy this leisure of being taken care of. So the tour manager not only do try to take care of above listed things, but he also try to create those pleasure moment and do try to take care of the tourist. Now, it is important to understand, to perform all those activities listed above, what roles the tour managers need to perform. There is a list of roles which are needed to be performed by a tour manager. To begin with, the first role could be to act as a leader. A tour manager leads his group at different point of time. He guides and directs his guests at different occasions and different situation. He also takes decisions for them. Since they are foreign to the location, they don't know what to do and what type of decisions are needed to be taken. So yes, this person as a leader help them to take the decisions. Second role of a tour manager is acting as a facilitator. A tour manager is basically a facilitator at the destination who ensures that travel arrangements go smooth and as enjoyable as possible for the client. So that moment of enjoyment, the moment of taking care should be performed and assured by the tour manager as well. Now the third role is caretaker. It is the responsibility of a tour manager to take care of the safety of his guest. As a caretaker, he may ask his guests to look after their belongings as well. He also ensures that the guests are taken to all the places, they are provided food on time, they get adequate rest during the tour. So all these things are the responsibility of a tour manager to ensure. Companion, this is the another role which a tour manager needs to perform. In the beginning I said that a tour manager is a person who accompanies the guest right from the travel destination, from airport, from bus stop, from the railway station. So he is a ultimate companion to the tourist. A tour manager acts as a fellow companion of his guest during the trip. The tour manager acts as a friend, a philosopher for his group. Like a friend, he accommodates his guest wishes in every way he can. Next is travel consultant. He is a person who not only accompany but act as a consultant as well. He provides an insight into the destination that a guest is visiting. He advises his guests what activities to undertake at the destination during their free time, what special events to attend, what to see around, what to experience, what to eat and what to shop. So, all these listed activities are a responsibility of a tour manager to perform. Then next is she should act as a presenter. A tour manager provides instructions to his group members at every point in the destination. He helps in building a connection to the place with the guest. He also acts as a liaison. He should create the liaising between the destination and the tourist. About the tour manager may liaison between the following: the company and the guest. This is the one point where he need to act upon. Second is between local community and the guest, and the third is the local service providers and the guest. So, he is the one person who is liaising between all these communities at different given point of times. He should act as an organizer. So, this is the another role. A tour manager organizes everything during the tour as per the timetable given to him. He ensures that every point as promised in the itinerary is covered. He knows the art of organizing time minute by minute, as he has to adhere to the itinerary strictly, because this itinerary is communicated to the tourist in the advance. Next role is role of a moderator. A tour manager must be able to handle the expectation of his guest gracefully. He must understand the needs and wants of his guest and clearly inform them about what he can and cannot do for them as per the guidelines of the company. This is something which is very interesting. This is not just about talking about do's, but they also need to talk about some don'ts which are associated. Next role is the role of entertainer. A tour manager should also take care of the entertainment of his guest. He should make the vacations of his guest more exciting with his presence. So, the presence should be meaningful enough and should be counted by the guest. Next role is a role of an accountant. A tour manager must be good with numbers. He may anticipate the expenditures that he may have to incur on the trip and accordingly plan the money required during the tours as well. So, not only counting the numbers for the company, but counting the numbers for the guest as well. Next role of a tour manager is a role of troubleshooter or grievance handler. For the guest, a tour manager acts as a single window clearance system to all their possible problems from the beginning to the end. Next role is a role of a salesperson. A tour manager may act as a salesperson for his company, as he may promote the other related travel products of his company, such as related to the domestic and international packages through brochures and relevant literatures. So, it is his responsibility to share all the available information related to the tour, so that not only the tourist can understand that, but they can bring those information and brochures to their friends as well for the future course of actions. The next role of a tour manager could be role of a crisis manager. A tour manager may have to deal with the unforeseen circumstances. It does happen while traveling. Sometimes the tour managers themselves are not being able to assume the events in proper manner. Some events took place at the point of conduct of the tour itself. At that time, it becomes more important for a tour managers to come into the picture, look towards the problem and do try to provide with the best course of action in order to deal with the problem which is prevailing. He should therefore be prepared to deal with any kind of emergency situation which may come on the tour, which includes so many things, at times weather change, at times the change in booking, at times the change in the situation which is prevailing in the local area, which may be due to any social distress which is prevailing. So, therefore, tour managers need to sometimes make a rough list of what all activities may take place while traveling to the destination. The crisis actually includes n number of activities, and to the best of his knowledge, a tour manager along with the company should supposed to make a list of such events, and then they can decide for some possible course of action in order to deal with the problems which may prevail. In the end, to sum up, we can say in nutshell, a tour manager is a journey mentor of the tour, a person who not only help them, assist them, accompany them, but they do try to mentor them throughout the tour. Their mentorship should include the create the moments wherein tourists not only just visit the destination, but they should have something to carry with them, basically the memories, the knowledge about the destination. They should have to have a good experience along with them. A job of a tour manager offers a world of opportunities. Looking at the roles of a tour manager which he is supposed to perform, one can understand what all opportunities could prevail. I mean, from a mentor to a philosopher, what not. They have whole lot of list of activities to perform, and they can create their own experiences while working as a tour manager. Through his professional promises, goodies such as money, the profession includes or provides not only money, glamour, extensive traveling. The person who want to travel a lot, this job is for them. They can travel with a company, they can travel with the sense of a leader, a sense of a guide. This job could provide them thrill, flexibility, because as I have already mentioned, they can work as a freelancer. So, yes, this job provides a flexibility. This job provides an autonomy, not only in order to design and maintain the tour, but if there is a problem, they need to take the decisions. Meeting with new people and a decent lifestyle. It can get very taxing and demanding for the tour manager, but by looking at the meaning, looking at the roles, looking at the responsibility, one can state that one must appreciate the hard work and dedication of a tour manager who goes in making the tour successful for his guest. And this success not only includes how he is going to go about designing the tour, but this success include every moment which a tourist is going to spend at the local destination. So, this is all about a tour manager. Thank you for being part of this journey towards understanding the technicalities of tour leadership. For any further inquiries, feedback, or to continue the discussion on the tour leadership, feel free to contact me. Thank you for your time and have a wonderful day.